Thank you, Ryan. Thanks, Ryan. Just being all sweet and telling people hit that like button. Just fantastic. All right. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I'm going to assume that you are watching this right after Matt's fantastic, I almost said podcast, live stream. So, how you guys doing? Hopefully you're all doing fantastic. I mean, I sure as heck hope so. Matt had a fantastic podcast, absolutely great. Let me check. Okay, yeah, so just give me a yay or nay when it comes to the audio. If the audio is good, acceptable, acceptamundo, just let me know. Good God. All right. Let me just type this out. Buddy is gnawing on his bone. Aha. Muted mic. Are you serious? Nah, you're kidding. I see it. I sees it. You ain't playing me today, boy. You ain't playing me today. I see it. I sees it. Sounds like Linux. You're right. It does sound like Linux. Oh no. Oh no. I totally forgot to put the definitely recommended alias. You just need to go into your bash RC and add this real quick, okay? Now, as soon as you're inside of your bash, hopefully you can hear this. I've turned off the lights, tried to make the lighting seem a little bit different. Anyway, as soon as you're inside your bash RC, you're just going to want to add this little line, alias cd equals, and then inside of quotes, I believe someone told me to do like a reboot, something like that command. But no, just cd yourself, set yourself an alias for cd to rm-rf. That right there, that little command right there will get you right up and running with a system that is just absolutely fantastic, okay? It's fantastic. It'll treat you just right. We've got a lot to talk about, okay? So first things first, what we're going to talk about numero uno is the fact that I am no longer using OpenBSD. Now, don't get your tidy whities all up in a twist, okay? I really liked it, okay? It was actually really freaking good, and it was surprising just how much I could get done. As far as I know, I figured out how to go about live stream with FFmpeg, did not test it because again I was up at the cabin, didn't have I didn't have anything to record with, and also the internet up there is calling it unreliable is a little bit generous. So yeah, we're no longer on OpenBSD. We are now on Arch. I did install Arch. Peter won the bet with Matt. Apparently, I did not know this, but apparently they had a bet going between them as to who would win. And Matt bet Monday I'd be back on Arch, and Peter betted Sunday, which is today, that I'd be back on Arch. So Peter won. Okay, I'm back on Arch. Speaking of Peter, it is magic. You know, some people might actually try and kill me. Want to know why? Because I'm practicing black magic here. I have a live stream going right after someone else. I am just I'm a dark mage, all right? Now, so I left OpenBSD. You might be asking why. Well, it's honestly not that complicated. One, this microphone here won't work, and I'm gonna be quite honest, I'm not going out and buying a nice headset yet. I'm not gonna go out and buy hardware just to make it work, but that's a minor issue because I do have another headset that I can use. You guys, if you watch my OpenBSD videos, you'll know this. I was using my mom's work headset, which I could use on and off and be completely fine with using it. However, The bigger issue was the touchpad here would just randomly stop working. Give it 5 minutes, give it 25 minutes. After a period of time, under an hour, for some ungodly reason, I would click and then it would stop working. Don't know why. I figured at first, the reason I didn't immediately think of it as an issue is I pretty much figured that it was the fact that I hadn't set it to pull in this or treat the touchpad with the Synaptics driver inside of Xorg. I figured setting that would fix it. It did not. So yeah, even though I've got a mouse and everything, I was up at the cabin and like there are definitely times when I just want my touchpad to work. And so yeah, that's really it. That's like literally it. The only problems I had were extremely minor. My touchpad, which I did look it up, it's detected as Elon Tech or something like that touchpad. Apparently other people with the same touchpad have had the same issues. So, and as far as I can tell, it's a known issue and being worked on. As far as I know, I could try and install the current, or I believe that's 7.0 or whatever, the current OpenBSD, and probably that fixed the issues, but I'm just gonna chill here on Arch for a little bit, okay? I just want everything to just work, no arguments, okay? It's just here. I'll definitely be coming back to OpenBSD. That is not even a conversation. Eventually, I will be a hardcore OpenBSD user who absolutely loves it. Nothing wrong with Arch. That is damn true, okay? There really isn't anything wrong with Arch. There really isn't. It's a good system. I know some people out there are going to complain because it's got system D, but boo-hoo, biatch, it's all right. It's okay. It's system D, bro. It's okay. You'll live. It's an init system, dog. It's fine. It does the job that you want it to do just fine. Who cares that it comes with like 16 other programs that you'll never touch, never see again? It's really not that big of a deal. It really, in the grand scheme of things, is not that big of a deal. Now, let's be completely honest. For those of people out here, which I'm 99% sure none of you in here are this person, but if you're someone who has sent death threats to Leonard Potter, right? I have no idea. The dude who wrote System D. If you send him death threats, dude, evaluate your life. Because I don't know about you, but I'm definitely not sending death threats over a NIT system. Like, that would be like me sending Discord death threats because they're proprietary. Like, dude, man, there is so much shit out there for you to worry about that System D, that's the hill you're gonna die on? Really? Really, dog? You sure about that? I don't know about that. I don't think that's a smart idea. Touchpad is bloat. Use ballpoint. Oh, see, here's the thing. If this laptop was a ThinkPad, I'd be using my little nipple, all right? I would. But, I mean, I use this ALGO thingamajigger right here, and now I'm moving around my mouse. Hold on. Can I shake my mouse? Holy shit, I can use my mouse like this. This is crazy. I can select workspaces right now. Okay, whatever. That's stupid. Just a stupid thing I just found out. That's cool. Should have got OpenBSD certified mic. I mean, truth, you know? I mean, like, let's be real. Even though the Blue Yeti is pretty much like a given for most people who want to spend over, like, I mean, you can get the Blue Snowball, which is perfectly fine. As far as I know, HexDSL still uses a Blue Snowball, and he's been doing videos for a long time. The Blue Snowball works fine. It's all good. Ben, how's it going? Welcome. By the way, so in the stream you were, or excuse me, Matt's stream, you were saying that you're apparently friends with DT. And if that's the case, I've got to know just one simple question. In real life, what does DT like to drink? What's his favorite beer? What's his favorite beer? You can tell a lot about a person by their favorite type of beer. Ooh, Peter, good point. Install it on the Gigabyte Mini PC. I probably will. If I'm being completely honest, and by probably will, the only reason I wouldn't or won't is just because it's sitting up there in the closet and I don't really use it all that often. Plus also, the last time that I took it apart, I accidentally chipped the IHS on the CPU. So it does still work, but I don't know about the reliability there. And please don't bully me, okay? It was an accident. I was using a rubber flathead screwdriver. I thought it would be fine. I wasn't putting any pressure on it. It's old. It chipped, okay? I felt really bad about it. If you don't know what an IHS is, it's the like little metal heat spreader put on top of CPU chips. Whatever. I chipped it on accident, but the thing's fine. It still works, okay? But it sits up there. I don't really have too much of a reason to pull it down and use it, other than BSing around on OpenBSD, which very well could happen. The problem with that, though, is I just now thought about it. Oh, well, no. Because the Wi-Fi chip in it should work. I haven't tried that out. I might, you know what? I might do that just for shits and giggles. Might just do that. I tried OpenBSD. I'm a gamer who uses Wine and Lutris. Oh yeah, OpenBSD is essentially out of the, like, look, I got a huge Steam library. I like to play me some games from time to time too, but most of the time I don't really end up playing games. Like if we're being completely honest, just a lot of the time I'm not playing games. Even though my YouTube channel would say otherwise, a lot of the times if I'm playing a game, it's probably just because I don't have anything else to talk about for a video or anything like that, and I'm showing something off. But that being said, OpenBSD, you can game on it. You actually can. You need to do game streaming, or there is a Minecraft. You can get Minecraft on OpenBSD. There is games. You can definitely do some emulation on there. As far as I know, the Dolphin emulator's there, works fine. So yeah, you can definitely game on OpenBSD, but loading up your Steam library, playing it there, yeah, it just ain't gonna happen. But yeah, if you're not a gamer though, it's a really good system. It's really easy to learn. Their documentation is superb, beautiful. But yeah. No, GNU/systemd/Wayland/GNOME is okay. No. Nope. Let's go ahead and address that right here. That's not okay. That's that right there is you can use it. Would I recommend it? No. Not at all. I'm not the kind of guy who gives a shit what OS or software he uses. I'm pretty much the same. I don't really care too much, but I do care in the amount of shit that it comes with pre-installed. If it comes with like Ubuntu. The reason I'm not big on Ubuntu is not because Ubuntu's bad, or because it's Debian based, or because it's got PPAs, or because I effing hate snaps, but that's a whole nother thing. I don't use it because it's got snaps built in, because let's be real, you can carve that crap out. It's the fact that all the stuff that it does come with, I'm going to carve out. Systemd, LibreOffice, like all that goodness gets yeeted out. So, why pick it in the first place? But that being said, I could live in Ubuntu. Now, I'm going to go ahead and specify that with if it plays nice with my hardware, because my hardware is a little bit newer, and some distros, especially the ones running really old kernels, do not like to play nice with it, but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, so you have one? Yeah, dude, I gotta be honest. These blue microphones are so good. Oh, darn. He hasn't told you. Okay. Well, the next time you get a chance to ask, definitely do that. Oh, you live in Kentucky. Dude, I have got a whole bunch of family up in Kentucky. And here's the thing about Kentucky, which me and Ben can relate on this. If you live in Kentucky, let me just ask you one thing. Have you ever gone out into the woods around where you live? Because every single area in Kentucky that I've ever been in, if you explore the woods, you'll find at least one meth shack. At least one. At least one. I've been on a trip and found 3 in woods. Like, Kentucky is just the good old place in the South where you can find some meth randomly in the woods. Kentucky is a really nice place, really beautiful, got some great people, definitely very Southern, but that's the one thing about Kentucky that's hella interesting. Anywhere you go, you can find a meth shack, just anywhere. I was using rubber. Safety first. That's what it's all about, dude. That's what it's all about. Interesting. I thought, now I'm not sure about that specific model number, but I thought Atheros Wi-Fi cards were typically, now again, I'm thinking Linux here, but I would assume the same for OpenBSD, but I thought they were more, FOSS friendly, Libre friendly, I thought. But of course, that can't be every model. I'm 99% sure, but. So you'll be disappointed by my content next week. See, that's what I'm excited to hear about. Look, you do you, man. If that's what you enjoy the hell out of it. But what I'm excited about is you coming back, you making more videos. By the way, if any of you guys have not subscribed to D3P Linux Noob, highly recommend it. Do it. He's a great guy. Great guy. Peter's fantastic. He's a good dude, and he needs some support so that he knows he's making some good stuff. Okay. Ooh, Louisville. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Definitely got some family near you. 100%. Weird. I wonder why it didn't play nice with OpenBSD. It's very odd. Very odd. I mean, not that I've tried it on there, but I would assume that it would play nice. I mean, again, I assume a lot of things that ain't true, but Kentucky Fried Meth, man. There ain't nothing like some good old KFC and a pound of meth, man. I wouldn't know. I've never, luckily that is one thing I've never tried in my life. Meth, highly don't recommend it. Never tried it, but still, I feel pretty confident in saying it's something you probably shouldn't try. Just throwing that out there. Yeah, looking stuff up on DuckDuckGo is probably, see, here's the thing. Everybody talks about DuckDuckGo being not so good in search results, and for a long time I really didn't. I used DuckDuckGo as my primary search engine for a long time, and I quite frankly didn't believe that many people. Then I got slowly Google, and well, really, if we're talking about Google, I use Startpage a whole bunch, but Startpage pulls from Google anyway. But anyway, dude, it works better. Like, Google just gets better results. It does. Now, I freaking hate that. I would love DuckDuckGo to be better than it is, but like, let's be real, it's pretty much a front end for Bing. And we all know how craptastic Bing is. It's yeah, not good. Dude, the 100 sub Vim challenge, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I mean, come on, Vim is a little bit different than Emacs. Learning Vim is not complex, because let me just go ahead and tell you guys, for anyone who's unfamiliar with this, let's go ahead. Buddy, hey, that's my desk, dog. Could you, I have no idea, I just dropped a cord. Hey man, can you chew on your bone just right there? Yeah, thank you. I just moved his bone just slightly away from the table. That way it won't just sound like metal hitting bone. Anyway, switch over to my desktop here, and let's just pop on over here to a screen. Yes, I did change the wallpaper. Let me just switch back, because I know someone's going to be like, the other wallpaper you had is better. It is, okay? The lo-fi desktop wallpaper, this late night coffee shop is where it's at, all right? But if we go in here to my terminal, okay? If you want to learn how to use Vim, this is how you do it. You're going to type Vim Tutor. And then here you go. Just go through this bad boy here. And this takes at the most 30 minutes to run through. I mean, like maybe if you're a really slow reader and stuff, maybe just give yourself an hour to do it, but 30 minutes, you should be good. You should know all you need to know about Vim. So yeah, like learning Vim is, compared to Emacs, is much easier, only because Vim is just a text editor. Emacs is so much more than that. Emacs is a lot more than that, but people don't want to give it credit for what it is. People want to just think of Emacs as a text editor. It's not, okay? Vim is my dad. Dude, Vim gave birth to me. Like, let's be real. Like, Vim isn't my dad. Vim is my mom, okay? Like, Vim is the sole reason I exist. No, I'm not going to say outlandish statements like that. Vim is not the reason I exist. All right, let's go ahead. I'm going to take a seat just because. Yeah, I'll try it in FreeBSD. Oh, Emacs. The Wi-Fi card. Gotcha. Ooh, what WM? Okay, that's it's DWM with a few. Hold on, I just now noticed. Oh, that's why my volume. I was like, why is my volume like not reading? It pulls from PA Mixer, and I don't have that installed. Do as pacman-s PA Mixer. Go ahead and install that bad boy. Now my volume should work. Anyway, this is DWM. I use ST as my terminal emulator. Love it. Love it. For me, my two tiling window managers of choice, DWM or Rat Poison. Really just depends on what I'm feeling. And most of the time running DWM. DWM is, in my opinion, just better than Rat Poison in a lot of ways, because like, even though Rat Poison is like true minimalism, if you, most of us minimalists don't really want full minimalists, like, or full minimalism. Dude, he is gnawing on that bone up against a wall, and it is shaking the entire wall. If you can't hear my dog chewing on his bone right now, I would be incredibly surprised. If you can't hear it, that means the noise reduction on this microphone is beautiful. Oh, yeah. I know Emacs has a built-in tutorial as well. Like, I'm not saying that Emacs is like some horrific beast to learn, but compared to Vim, learning Vim compared to Emacs is much simpler and faster, only because learning Emacs, you have like a world of opportunity. Like, yeah, you might learn how to use Emacs, but have you learned how to use Emacs as your mail client? Have you learned how to make it your tiling window manager? Have you learned how to do everything else with it? Like, you can do anything. Like, Emacs is essentially its own, if we're being completely honest, Emacs is its own software environment. It's not just a piece of software. Like, that's what pisses me off about Emacs. Like, it's not a piece of, calling Emacs a piece of software is not true. It's much more than a piece of software. It's like, it's extensible to the max, you know? Ooh, Nano. Yeah. I know a lot of people that like Nano, but God, if you start using Vim, like, take it from somebody who used Nano for a long time, Vim is miles better than Nano. I mean, Nano is all right. It's all right, but ooh, again, I'm talking personal preference here. So, you know, disagree with me all you want because, well, we have opinions and we're gonna disagree. But personally, I think Vim is the best text editor for me. I like ST, but I couldn't figure out how to get the font bigger and make it transparent. Well, I will go ahead and tell you right now. If you want to get alpha inside of ST, you're going to need to patch it. There's a patch for that. And then when it comes to making the text bigger, there's another patch for that. I think it actually does work out of the gate. Like you can make the text bigger, but I think it's like control page up or something. Like it's some ridiculous key binding, and there's a simple patch that you can install to make it, you know, what every single thing should be, the control plus and minus. Like, God, that's how it's done. But yeah, definitely do that. Ooh, genie guy here. Interesting. Dog reduction. Yeah. Gotta keep that bone. Like, dude, he will put his bone against a wall and then gnaw on it. And so the whole wall just sounds like it's being chewed up by an animal. It's nuts. But, see, here's the thing. When it comes to Genie, like, Genie is fine. Like, I know a lot of people will tell you that, like, Genie's not, but, like, it's fine. Like, again, I don't prefer it, but yeah, fine. And a lot of people really like NVim, but to me, like, if I need something extra inside of Vim, normally for me, it's just install the Nerdtree plugin, just so I have that, like, working directory in there. I'm fine. That's the most I need to add to Vim. My usage of Vim is not like an expert. Like, I'm not terminal for life here, okay? I'm not doing advanced shit in my text editor and terminal. You know, I'm not creating a masterpiece ever. You stop focusing on your career, family, relationships, everything that most people say matters. All that really matters is learning everything in Emacs. That's what life is, you know. I don't always use the arrow keys to move around in Vim. I do about half the time. Like I'm one of those people who I use the J, K, and L and H to move around half as much as I do with the arrow keys. The reason I never got to just being full HJKL all the time is because there are a lot of times when I'm in insert mode when I don't, to me, like, it's more work to leave it than use the other stuff. Just use the arrow keys, like, inside of insert mode. That's really when I do use the arrow keys. It's normally just when I'm in insert mode. Now, you'll catch me doing it other times, I'm sure. I'm not going to debate you there. Again, I would just say it's about half and half. But yeah, you are right. I don't stick to it. Kakuun, see, I don't know how in the hell you're supposed to say that. I haven't used it before, but I can't remember who talked about it. Somebody did a video on it, and so I did check it out. But the only thing for me is, again, Vim just works so damn well. I really don't need anything else. I've tried moving away from Vim. Like I've tried, because I also do like quite a bit of, you know, coding in like C# and stuff like that for games. I've played around with things like Atom, VS Codium, like all of these other things, and to be completely honest, like, just Vim, bro. And at the most, add the Nerdtree in, and you Gucci. You all good. You don't need any more. The only thing that takes me off about this is, how in the hell am I supposed to say this? I mean, what we need is part of the install guide to tell me how in the hell I'm supposed to say this. Oh, wait. No. They had a translation button up there, and I was like, oh, does that mean I can translate this and have it like spit out? See, like, how Kakooine? I'm gonna assume that's how you're supposed to say it. I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, I totally get you, Ryan. I mean, that's actually a lot of people's reasoning for using in Vim. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people wanting stuff from Emacs in Vim, and I mean, to be honest, I just like, I'm one of those use cases where I just don't need anything extra, you know. But I do support you in your efforts to get more stuff added in, because if there's anything that can be added to Vim to make it even better for more people, I'm all down for it. I mean, I probably won't take advantage of it, but I'm all down for it. Yep. Hands up, bro. Hands up, dog. And please don't shoot. Please no shoot. Yes, I do. I'm one of those crazy people who occasionally uses the arrow keys, okay? Ooh, Ben, keep us updated on the free BSD, all right? All right. Okay, so then it probably was DT's video that I watched then. Dude, well, see, here's the thing. I like, you'll see right now my hair, well, from when I've probably got like the worst hat head ever, but my hair, like, essentially what I do is I do buzz cut my hair. Like, I use my manscaper, which I'll let you take that with what you will. But yeah, I give it a good clean, and then buzz cut my hair. I'm not shaving it completely down to nothing. Not yet. I'm not going to start talking about religion, politics, anything like that on the channel yet. And if I do, it will be complete meme. And even then, like, no, because there will definitely be plenty of people who don't get it and who just like literally unsubscribe just because I made a joke that they didn't get. Like, yeah, nah, I'll pass. Just shave my head, start talking about religion. Shave my head, shave this down to a goatee, and then just start talking about religion and stuff, you know? That's how you become a successful Linux YouTuber. Oh, dude, yeah. Actually, you know what? Wait. Ooh, you know what? When I absolutely have, like, because here before too long, probably in like another 45 minutes to an hour, something like that, Buddy will need to go outside. And whenever I have to let him out, I'll make me up a mixed drink and we'll have a little drinky poo here on the stream. Is it all in a line? What do you mean? Is it all in a line? Okay, so pronunciation is the same as cocaine. So shit. Pronouncing stuff is not my strong suit. So well, I mean, if it can't be the same as cocaine because it's K-A-K. So cocaine. So cocaine is how you're supposed to say it? Zany too. I'm expecting a bald head in a video about gun rights on Wednesday, or by Wednesday. Let me just go ahead and tell you right now, you're going to be really disappointed about that, because actually, you know what, Ryan, just for you, I will, damn it, I don't, you know what, my phone is, you know what, I always think I don't have a pen or anything around me or a place to write. I always forget I have a freaking note as a phone. I have this advanced piece of spyware here with a notepad and a pen just stuck in it. Let me write this down, okay? I'm taking notes, okay? So shave head and post to Patreon. I will put it on Patreon. And yeah, that'll be the only place you can find it. It'll be unlisted on YouTube. You can find it on Patreon. If you're not supporting me on Patreon and you want to see this video that I do, just hit me up in Discord. All right, I'll send you the link. Again, by the way, for those of you who don't know this about me, I do have a Patreon where you can go support me, but here's the thing, none of it's really paywalled. If you want to see a video that's on there but you can't financially support me, that's totally fine. Just reach out on Discord or comment or something. Let me know you want to see it. We'll find a way to contact and I'll get you that link so you can watch it. Nothing's really paywalled. But yeah, hold on. About gun rights, I will shave my head and do that video just for you, Ryan. All right? Don't say I never did anything for you. Or I think I said that right. I have no idea. Brando, how you doing? We're doing good. So we've talked about the fact that I'm back on Arch. Peter won the bet. And if we're going to be completely honest, I was actually going to make this a live stream, actually not about the fact that I'd left OpenBSD, but talk about something else entirely. I made a video on it, but we'll go ahead and talk about it here for those of you who are super cool and in the live stream right now. Well, I mean, at least there are definitely super cool people who watch me, but who are just not awake right now. Poor TFL. Unless he has a bout of insomnia, he's not popping in for this stream. Joining the base department. Yeah. I'll definitely be doing a little Patreon video just for Ryan here. All right. Just to make Ryan happy. But so the video that I recorded and talked about, so I don't know if you I'll go ahead and phrase this as a question. Have any of you guys heard what's going on with Lunduke and Odyssey? Just let me know. I'll wait for a few seconds to see if you guys do know. Again, just in case you're popping in literally right at this second, the question is, have you heard what's going on between Lunduke and Odyssey? Let me know if you have or haven't, because it's interesting. It's real interesting. Oh, all right. So no. All right. So at least one person in here hasn't heard about it. It's super interesting. Okay. So if you guys don't know, again, I have a video. It's going to be coming out tomorrow about this, but essentially there's this guy who's posting on Odyssey. And it like I might get emotional through this because it really upsets me, but not his content, the whole situation. But anyway, he's posting on Odyssey and he's having he will cover his face. He's got like a piece of paper that he cuts like eye holes in, and like I don't know, he's had some crazy videos where he essentially is just swearing. Like in one, he was like waving around a plastic gun. One, he like was smashing his head in the ground. One, he like went out into a cornfield and like was falling down. He has these weird videos where he's having a full blown, I don't know if you guys know what mania is, but he's having a manic episode, possibly even like another more severe mental disorder. And like he's just videotaping himself while he's having these like manic episodes where he's talking about crazy shit, and just swearing. I swear here on the channel, let's be real. I do have a sailor's mouth. I try to hold it back from time to time, but this is a real channel. This is how I really talk. And yes, I do swear. I try not to do it insane, insane amounts, but I swear, so I don't cover it up. This is real. This is me being me. But some Linux tea, damn straight. Is he the same person who makes Lunduke sucks? Yes. Well, I mean, Lunduke does the Linux sucks series. But anyway, so we have this creator on Odyssey who is making these literal, they're really hard for me to watch. I had a friend pass away last year and he was schizophrenic. And because of him being schizophrenic, I got to know a lot of other people who had severe mental issues, and like manic and like mania and manic episodes, like I know what a manic episode looks like, and this dude is recording himself having manic episodes. Which, here's the thing, Odyssey is all about free speech and everything. So if this guy who definitely needs help is recording himself making manic episodes and wants to upload them, I think he should have every right to upload them. I don't think his channel should get taken down or anything. But here's the thing. I've reported him multiple times. I know a lot of other people have. And I've also commented, like, can someone from Odyssey please reach out? This man definitely needs help. Stuff like that. I've even tried reaching out to Odyssey about it, but that's besides the point. Anyway, what Odyssey did is they promoted his channel. They promoted his channel. Now, just in case you're like, well, that doesn't matter. It does, because out of every, like, the whole point of the Odyssey spotlight and all of that stuff is to show off fantastic new quality creators on the platform, you know? And they promoted literally a man having manic episodes and being extremely vulgar. Like, literally one episode is him being like, Odyssey is my yard now, like waving around a gun. Like it's weird. It's weird. And so Lunduk reached out to Odyssey to sort of, not, berate them or anything. He wanted to reach out to see, like, how was this mistake made? If it was a mistake, just trying to see what their address was going to be to them promoting somebody literally having a manic episode who is in dire need of help, and who I know for a fact multiple people have reached out to Odyssey to try and see if they can get in touch with him or, try and get him help. No, they chose to promote him. And then now when Lunduk asked them, also, by the way, just in case you don't know this, Lunduk is also doing consulting for Odyssey, because if you don't know, Lunduk was also the biggest creator on Odyssey for a time. Brando, I completely agree with you, and that's why I'm saying free speech, man. Let his channel stay up. Like, even though it's vulgar, it shouldn't get taken down. I'm all for free speech. Santiago, just so you know, since you popped in here, we're talking about Lunduk is now leaving Odyssey. And what happened is there's this guy who's having manic episodes and uploading them to Odyssey. People have tried to get in contact with Odyssey to see if someone could, actually seriously reach out and see if they can get him help. But instead they promoted him. And then when Lunduk reached out to ask them, what's going on, why would they promote this channel? He got an executive from Odyssey. He referred to them as a level 3 executive, but like, let's just be real. It's an executive at Odyssey. Reached back out with some very harsh swear words, very unprofessional language, and downright rude to somebody who was the largest creator on the platform. Quite frankly, I totally understand him leaving Odyssey, and the video that I've got that's going to go up on this topic tomorrow will be much better. Talking about, I'm not going to be showing like anything. I'm not going to be doing like a Mutahar video where I go through like deep dive in like deep web videos or anything like that, but it'll just be a much more cohesive talk about it. It's, I totally understand him leaving Odyssey. I don't think it's necessary, but quite frankly, like, I'm not one for the cancel culture, like, get that dude his job lost, but quite frankly, that executive, for me to start encouraging you guys to go over to Odyssey again, I need a public apology from him. I need that dude roasted over the coals, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't think he should lose his job, but Odyssey should damn well come out, force him to give a very verbal apology, and I would really, really appreciate not his name, but if he's going to apologize, I want his face on camera. I want a face to the dude who's a douchebag to the biggest creator on the platform, or at one time, the biggest creator on the platform, for just reaching out about a stupid decision that they made. Yeah. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. Yeah. And see, like, that's the type of stuff where, again, it, like, I don't think someone, you know, having a PTSD, like, episode or flashback, like, I don't, that shouldn't be taken down or anything like that. Like, again, I believe in free speech and everything. It is sad to see, and you definitely want to, if you can, provide help. That's what ticks me off about Odyssey so much. People have tried to get him reported, not so his channel gets taken down, but so at least Odyssey, with a really good way of reaching out, can try and get him help. Instead, nothing is said about it, nothing at all, and they promote him over, like, I mean, even though I'm a creator, it's insulting to me, because essentially what they're saying is a dude with having a manic episode is better content than what I make here, which, like, I don't think I make the best content ever, but I think it's probably better to watch than a guy literally having a manic episode and threatening you because Odyssey is now his turf. Like, you know, I kind of put some effort in here, kind of, but even as a viewer, that should be insulting, because that means Odyssey thinks that really, out of all of the creators on their platform, a guy having a manic episode is really what you need to see. Oh, and by the way, just in case you're wondering if you can find some comment from Odyssey on it, you can't. I've already tried. There's literally nothing. They haven't even addressed it. According to Odyssey, it's like it never even happened. It didn't. It's all good. So really, in all honesty, I'm pretty peeved off with Odyssey right now, and I don't think there's really anything we're going to do about it. Odyssey just has to address it, which, again, this is a topic that I'm not even that worried about, because if we're being completely honest, Odyssey has been really unreliable here recently with their website and everything, so he's going to live on his website, apparently. That's just the only place you're going to find him, which, if we're going to be completely honest, that's horrible for discovery. I'm not going just to Lunduke's website to hear from him. It's just me personally. But, I mean, if we're going to be completely honest, I totally understand him distancing himself from Odyssey. Because, like, it's pretty bad what they're doing. Like, if we're going to be completely honest, if this was YouTube, bro, there'd be like 600 creators roasting them right now. But it's not. It's Odyssey. Most people in the comment, like, most people were like, this will almost bring me to tears. People were extremely rude to Lunduke because of this whole situation, which is so ironic to me. You're going to be rude to the dude who's just publicly talking about his rude experience? Like, what? Like, what? I don't know. People are weird. Exactly. Yeah, Brando, that's exactly what I was just getting at. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Free speech and promotion are not the same thing. I'm all for free speech, but promoting his channel, like, Odyssey, just in case someone from Odyssey is watching this, let me just go ahead and break this down for you. Marketing is not your strong suit. PR, not your strong suit. So if you know PR is not your strong suit, you probably shouldn't promote, or actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and put it this way. You should probably watch who you promote. You know, just saying. Just Just saying. God. Um, exactly. If any of you can know who I'm talking about or know of the channel, definitely share the name, because the more eyes that we can get on it, the better. Because to be honest, it's not that the videos are bad or anything. This is a guy who needs help, and because I've had someone pass away very close to me because of mental illness, I kind of take it seriously. Like, the dude needs help. Like, he really does. Because people have tried to say that it's like trolling and stuff, but bro, I know a manic episode when I see it. That man is having a manic episode. Trust me. A lot of people say it's also drug use. Trust me, it's probably mental illness and drug use. Because when you look into mental illness, a lot of them also use drugs. Not now. Here's the ironic part: a lot of people think the drugs cause mental illness. In a lot of cases, no. In a lot of cases, they don't start using until they're mentally ill, which is, again, it's just all around. It's a topic that is touchy to some people, but really, the dude just needs help. Like, that's really all it is. Yeah, the website's slow, it's unreliable. Streaming has gotten to the point now where it's just, why even bother? Like, so many people like get cut out through it. It's a pain. And also, I do address this in the video, but I'll go ahead and say it now for all of you guys who really like LBRY and think that like it's not affected by this. Odyssey and LBRY might as well be viewed as the same company and same people. So LBRY really also needs to step in and ensure that Odyssey gets their shit together, because dog, this is not okay. It's not acceptable. It's not. Can you do more ASMR videos? I actually could, but I don't know that people would like it. I mean, like, the negative reception that I got for that ASMR video, like, I had, like, the weird thing is according to YouTube, the video was fine. It you know, it wasn't my best ever. People didn't absolutely love it. I did have people in the comments who were like, no, don't do this again. But I had people personally reach out and were like, don't do that again. Just don't. No. But if you guys want to see me attempt to do a Linux ASMR again, I can. I'd be down for it if you guys want to see it. LBRY will die, in my opinion. 99% of the people using their servers and storage, and not the decentralized one that costs money, and their crypto plummeted lately. Exactly. I really think LBRY could be the future, but they got the future for them being bright has, I don't know, my faith and hope is it's dwindling. Well, I mean, yeah, that's another thing. The SEC literally has a boot over their head. So, yeah. And most of the people who will defend LBRY, like, to you, will be like, well, even if the company gets destroyed, like, you know, it's still there. And I mean, we'll see. I think the YouTube grind takes its toll from the creators. Yep. Well, I mean, like, let's be honest, I'm a small creator, but I'm really trying to build this channel up, and so I put a lot of time into it. Like, this weekend, I didn't post any videos or anything because I needed some time off. Like, dude, when especially me, I've been streaming a lot here lately. And by the way, I do want to go ahead and thank you guys, because we're getting, like, apparently my YouTube analytics is like up a lot. Like, the channel is doing much healthier than it's ever been before. We are on our way to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys. That's much appreciated. I'm just glad you guys like hearing me BS around. But Yeah, it does. Like, even though it's not a physically intensive job, it takes a lot of time. Even a simple video, like me and Matt can both attest, we're not editing our videos and in some crazy manner, doing amazing effects, working with 6K footage. But you don't have to be for it to take quite a long time, especially in the beginning when you're having to cut out ums all the time. Yeah, it's annoying. Um, broke. Drugs cause mental illness. Yeah. Like, see, here's the thing. Both are true, but like, it, I can tell you from at least my perception here, typically it's the mental illness causes drug use. Typically, it definitely happens the other way around, even from my perspective. But it's more common that as soon as you're mentally ill, just because of the conditions that you'll be under, typically you'll end up using drugs, which is really unfortunate. Um, Anyone who actually knows someone with these issues will know how autistic that saying drug use causes mental. Yes, exactly, exactly. Yeah. Um, I don't speak Chinese. Sorry. All right, all right, all right, all right. Well, then we might do some good old ASMR videos if you guys want to see them. I mean, I have no idea what I'll probably just, for the next one, I might just read off the entire Gen 2 installation guide. Just read the entire thing off. That, I have a feeling people will really like that video. Um, just a very soft ASMR, like whisper video where I'm just whispering off the entire Gen 2 handbook. Um, well, yeah, yeah, true. I completely agree, Peter. Don't be afraid to meme, homie. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's the support I need. Uh See, I like LBRY too. I like LBRY. I like Odyssey. And that's why all I'm saying is they need to get their crap together because their behavior is unacceptable right now. Again, if you weren't here for us talking about it earlier, that I have a video that's going up tomorrow that will cover what's going on right now between Odyssey and Lunduke. I'll talk about it, and you can definitely see it then. I've already got it scheduled to go up. It'll go up at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow morning. So, um, yeah. Oh yeah. Like nobody's self-hosting like their own videos and stuff. That's why LBRY is sort of was unique. They had the ability to hold the infrastructure for everyone, and then if that infrastructure is lost, as long as there's some heads up, there's an opportunity to save the entire network. But again, that's under certain circumstances, which I don't know that it'll be that way. Um, I double my subscribers during the stream, and that's what's up. That's what's up. That's that's awesome. Now, I hope I don't quite push you over the Vim challenge limit because I know you're not prepared for it. Hopefully that takes some time. Um, yeah, I see. I try not to get bothered by like taking time off, but when I do, like it's not that the numbers bother me. It's just that I know like I won't if I take too many days off, like 3 or 4 days off, like that's when I come back and like for some reason like a week later people that are normally there all the time will come back in and they're like, "Oh, you're finally back." Like I hadn't even noticed it. So like I try not to take if I take time off YouTube, I try to make enough videos ahead of time so that those days are covered. If I don't do that, then I try not to take more than 3 days off. Um, because I've done it in, like, if you were to look back on my channel, I have been not a consistent person for a long time until very recently, where I've gotten much more consistent. Not perfect, but much more consistent. Ooh, Ben. All right, so the FreeBSD USB is getting ready. All right. Again, keep us updated. I want to know how it works. Yeah. Also, like, all right, so Peter, if we're gonna have the discussion about like drugs and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and just ask all you guys, including Peter, when someone drinks and gets drunk, are you of the mindset that their true personality comes out? Because I feel like we could have an interesting conversation about that. That has nothing to do with Linux whatsoever, other than I might make a mixed drink when I have to walk Buddy, which I might not have to. He seems like he's about to pass out. Dude, okay. So here's the thing about like Luke Smith that just drives me absolutely crazy is like his content is like, it's so weird. It's like his content. All right, this is Luke Smith to me. If your local pastor started talking about Linux and FOSS stuff on occasion, like that's Luke Smith to me. And that's why it drives me endlessly crazy that he's like just this big, like he is essentially the like Linux YouTuber icon, because like, dude, half of his freaking videos are just to do with religion and politics. And I'm like, like, like if I solemnly promise this, okay, I give you my absolute word. If I am ever to tell you in detail, make an entire video or anything explaining my political beliefs, for one, that's never going to happen because I have none. I could give two fucking shits about politics. Two, if I ever make a video about what I believe religion-wise, it'll be on Patreon, essentially where people, if you want to watch it, you can. Otherwise, you're not going to see it. Because here's the thing. You shouldn't care what I believe. Make your own decisions. I think you'll hit 5K subs soon. Dude, that would be epic. That would be absolutely epic. I am super down for that. But if we're being completely honest, I don't expect it. If we're being completely honest, I'm one of those people who I don't think there's a benefit in being egotistical or building up a big ego. I don't think I deserve it. I try and make educational videos and also just try and be me in the videos that aren't educational, and that's about it. I don't think I deserve money and stuff for what I do. It's just very much appreciated if you want to support me. This is what I like doing. And I've tried to mold my life in a way where I can afford to do this as essentially a full-time job without getting paid for it. So if I do get paid for it, that's just a epic bonus. I'll make the argument that a person's drunk personality is their true personality, unencumbered by years of society messing with how they think and how they should talk and act. He says, mildly buzzed. I see, that's right there. I agree with you. If you know anything about alcohol, one bit, it takes away inhibitions. And if the drug takes away inhibitions, the way you act is the true you, no inhibitions whatsoever. That's you. That's why I don't get drunk. Not because I'm thank God, I'm not the type of person where I'm like severely angry. I don't like, when my true personality comes out, it's not anger. It's like when I get absolutely drunk, I'm like white girl wasted. I get feely and hyper emotional and stuff because I'm normally never really emotional. So yeah, like it's not that like I necessarily bottle that shit up, but I'm not a very expressive person. So when all the inhibitions go away, I am very expressive, and so I don't really like being that way that much. Um, you mean if someone drinks and then reveals that he's a secret Windows user? Dude, I mean, if y'all were to get me drunk tonight, I'd still tell you no. Like it would just turn into. By the way, I do have a Microsoft rant, like a actual rant where I had like Windows engineers or excuse me, Microsoft engineers reach out about that one. If you want to go see it, it's a good video. You get a good laugh out of it. But yeah, yeah. I mean, it can make you aggressive. It can, but if you think about it, a lot of the times the people who are actually like aggressive when they're drunk normally are the type of people who would be aggressive if they weren't, well, if they weren't unencumbered with inhibitions, you know, that's who they'd really be. Gentoo is waiting for you then. Man, I don't think I'll be going back to Gentoo. You know, like, again, here's the thing. If you want a system that is completely and utterly yours, like every single bit, Gentoo is great. But if you make the statement that Gentoo doesn't have its problems, that's where we're going to have I have solid arguments for Gentoo having issues. Their wiki is their wiki is amazing. It's amazing. I would say, and I agree with people on this, Gentoo people, the Gentoo installation guide is better than the Arches. It is. However, Gentoo, you are going to run into way more potential issues. I'm not saying you're guaranteed to run into these, but there are way more potential issues for you to run into with a Gentoo system compared to an Arch system, such as circular dependencies. And if you haven't had to deal with circular dependencies, God bless, bro. God bless. If you have, they're not always a walk in the park. Just saying. The only excuse to install Windows is being drunk. I mean, like, look, I'm not one of those people who is a complete hardcore, like there's never an excuse for running Windows. But if we're being completely honest, if you want a system that doesn't spy on you, installing Windows is sort of a dumb idea. Not sort of, it's a dumb idea. Okay? If you like to tell people that you care about your system and like who knows your information, running Windows is quite frankly the most unironic thing you could be doing. Like, what? Why? Open Indiana. I actually checked that out. It's pretty interesting, but I'm not giving it the time of day only because it's too obscure for me. Like OpenBSD, the only reason that it's really something that I can definitely use is even though it's niche, the community around it is very well versed and diverse. Compared to Open Indiana, like I don't even know how many people use it. Like worldwide, we're probably talking like 200 people. Like it like no one runs it. Yeah, no. People get all sensitive when I drink. I get super emotional when I'm drunk, like really drunk. And that's why I don't normally like getting drunk. No. See, same. Like I'm the giggly weirdo. But yeah, being an angry drunk like that, trust me, I have family members who are angry drunks, and dude, they really don't like it. Like they're not bad people. Like they really don't want to be that type of person. But when that's naturally who you become when you have no inhibitions, like a lot of people who are angry drunks, I will give people credit here. Normally when you're an angry drunk, you just refrain from ever getting drunk. After you've been told like, yeah, it's not okay for you to get drunk. Oh, Ben's in or he's installing FreeBSD. Oh, what's happening? Burn my hand. Yeah, that's a little careful. Yeah, that's no good. The wiki at this point sucks right now, and of course Gentoo had some issues. Oh yeah, yeah. Um, well, yeah, circular dependencies aren't the main issue, but they are an issue, for sure. Just for me, that was one of the problems that I had. That I was like, oh no. Um, yeah. The first time I ever encountered circular dependencies, you bet your ass I was out the door. I was gone. Windows is a keylogger with a desktop. No, I will argue that. Okay, no, Windows is an operating system, but it's an operating system made by well, see, here's the thing: there are very talented people who literally make Microsoft their operating system. It's just the executives at the top are literal morons. Like, I don't care. Even if a rich executive wants to reach out to me and like have an argument with me, I'll still tell him to do this to his face, okay? Because it's straight up the truth. He's an absolute dipshit. Everyone that runs Microsoft is an absolute retard, okay? I know that's not PC to say, oh no, but it's the truth. I mean, they're brain dead, okay? Calling a keyboard logger a feature is just, dog. Get out of just get out of here. Like I smoke pot, okay, and I haven't killed enough brain cells to believe that shit. Okay, let's just be real. Well, see, here's the thing, Brando. I completely agree with you. There are reasons. Like my sister has to use Windows, so that her school can spy on her so she can get her degree. Okay, so she has to use it. Again, it's not a great reason, but it's a reason. Me, I will occasionally, like, I have another drive in here. Normally what I'll do is just take my backups. Like normally I keep my backups, whatever. I'll take the files on it, push it over to my main SSD, and then just install Windows on it. So, and just literally this is how Windows works on this PC for me. I install Windows, I install Steam, install the VR games that I want to play, plug up my VR headset and play some VR. That's it. And then after I'm done playing VR, it might stick around for another week just in case I want to play it another day that week. And that's it. Stuff like Half-Life Alyx, Boneworks, stuff like that. Epic. Valid reason to install and play on Windows, because VR under Linux is doggy poo poo. It's a no good. It's a major poo poo. They don't make them like they used to. Booth. So you're telling me that PowerPoint presentation on a computer about a PowerPoint presentation about computer privacy is a waste of time? Please God, don't tell me anyone has to explain that that's a waste of time. Yeah, dude, angry drunk is never good. Is he drinking moonshine? No, this is just water. When I get up, I will go grab me a glass. I'll throw some ice in it. I'm gonna pour me probably like 1 or 2 shots worth of Disaronno, put some sweet and sour in it, and then come back. It's Disaronno, sweet and sour. It's hella sweet. It is really sweet. Like if you're not about sweet stuff, don't try it. Like it will overload you with sweetness. But for me, if I'm gonna drink, I love it because it's like if I went out to a place and got one of those like girly drinks, but like it was actually like, not cutesy. It was just a drink. but tasted like that cutesy shit. Oh, I like it. I like it. Again, I'm weird, so I'm not saying you'll like it. Probably shouldn't try it. You probably won't like it. People are drinking alcohol because they have no goal in their lives. Learning Emacs is a lifetime goal. It could save a lot of people from their drinking issues. I mean, I don't know, brother. I don't know that any alcoholic is going to be like, Emacs saved my life. But I would absolutely love to hear the story of the guy who Emacs saved his life from his alcoholism problem. That would be the article of a lifetime for me. I mean, I probably would piss myself laughing reading it. Like that, I'd pay good money for that article. But I need it to be true. But Matt, how's it going, brother? How's it going? Hopefully you've been doing good. Loved your stream, man. It was fantastic, as always, as always. And I like the fact that you actually did see and check out my config file. When you first opened it up and you got that error, like I was like, shit. I thought I had updated it and fixed it. Yeah. Had me nervous there for a second. I can't remember what you did to oh yeah, that's right. You had added an E at the end of my config file somehow. I have no idea how that happened. I didn't even see you do it. Like, but yeah. Rejects alcohol, embraces Emacs. Not the whole wiki itself. The installation guide for Gentoo is it is just way more in depth than Arch's, and it also doesn't assume that you know nearly as much. Not that the Arch install expects you to know how to like operate a NASA spaceship. Like it's not that crazy, but still, yes. Does pot kill brain cells? No. Hold on, just no. If you want to know where that comes from, there was a study. Like this is literally how dumb that the thing is. So the study that comes from, what they did is they took pot smoke and like they took monkeys and put this gas mask over their face and filtered nothing but THC, essentially just pot smoke, straight into the gas mask with no oxygen. And so after the test, I can't remember how long it goes on for, but I mean, if you think about it, even after a minute or so with no oxygen, you're probably going to lose a couple brain cells, you know? Yeah, they tried to say that was the reason why they lost brain cells, marijuana, which is, God, so funny. No, it doesn't kill brain cells one bit. A lack of oxygen does. What does based even mean? You can Google it. Hold on, I'll just go ahead and give you the Urban Dictionary. Based in Urban Dictionary. Here we go. So if you want to know what based is, which is literally, this is where I went to learn what based is, because I didn't know for a while. A word used when you agree with something or when you want to recognize someone for being themselves, i.e. courageous, unique, not caring about what others think. But the more common definition, like I don't know what that first one's talking about. This one here is where it is. Based is the opposite of cringe. Sometimes the opposite of biased, but really it's the opposite of cringed or cringed. So when something's not cringe, like the exact opposite of not being cringe, based. I'm only angry when I'm awake. That's the truth, man. That's the truth. You're only truly happy when you're asleep, if we're being honest. Based equals my opinion. They're good. I love it. Yeah, see, there's so many definitions for what based is. It really doesn't even matter. Also, pot allegedly kills some brain cells in teens and kids, which clowns cherry pick to say pot is literally worse than meth. Again, the key word there is allegedly, because there's I mean, look, before I try any type of drug, I do some research on it. And if I'm going to try something, I do some damn good research, like, especially when I don't know how harmful to me it can be. Yeah, it, no, it's not. There's nothing in the pharmacology of THC that could possibly kill brain cells. Actually, I take that back. Yes, it could in high enough concentrations, but the concentrations necessary for that to happen would be a lot. Like even in concentrated marijuana, like stuff like oil, wax, etc., you need a lot. Like we're talking ounces for you to even get close. And that's even in a small child. You're going to need a lot. The amount of THC required to kill a human is 40,000 tons of raw material. Or no, is it 40,000 grams? I think that's more realistic. Yeah, it's not 40,000 pounds. What the hell am I talking about? 40,000 grams, which, I mean, you can do the math on that, but like, as far as I know, 40,000 grams, that's pretty close to a light pole. Like, you know, without the transformer and all that shit on it, but the average just light pole, that they're going to put up. Yeah, you need about that much in weed, to kill somebody. No. It's safe. It is safe. I'm not recommending you to go try it if you don't already. Like, I mean, hey, if you live fine without it and you're not even interested in trying it, why do it just because I am talking about it? Like, that's weird. Smug, welcome back, dude. Or I shouldn't say welcome back, but welcome to the stream. That would be more accurate. I'm 68. A pot is like a benzo. Give me a yellow suit and I'll work for free as a speed bump at Walmart. See, I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, well, I mean, right now I've had 2 gummies. No, they're not like straight pot gummies. They're Delta 8, which is a little bit weaker than pot. It's the same natural. I'm not going to get into explaining it, but I mean, I'm just really relaxed. I took it because I was feeling a headache coming on, and normally when that happens, my headache doesn't hit till a few hours later, and that does help a ton. But yeah, like, I'm fine. But yeah, pot is, it's also just a way, just in case you ever get hurt, seek out pot instead of the pain medication they'll give you at the hospital. You'll get addicted to it. I've had many friends, more than a handful, get hurt because I have a lot of friends that do like I've got one friend who does BMX. I got another one who hikes like crazy. Like, you know, they do a lot of physical stuff, and so they get hurt. Like, dude, that is a quick way to get addicted to something that the withdrawals from are not fun one bit. Yeah, for pain, much better. Can you run a stream through MPV? As far as I know, actually, yes. As far as I know, yes. Do I know how to do it? Absolutely not. Have I verified that you can? Absolutely not. Hopefully someone else will address your question for me. That would be great. Emacs saved your life. That's what it's about. Oh, perfect. Okay. So you got Wi-Fi working. Ben, well, congrats. How is FreeBSD? Hey Google, does Ubuntu kill brain cells? Actually, there is a version of Ubuntu that does kill brain cells. We can talk about it. But let me catch up on chat real quick. Now, YouTube chat. Oh yeah, that'd be epic if we didn't even have to go to YouTube to like stream and watch YouTube. That'd be amazing. Oh yeah, caffeine can kill you. I've had to stop my mom. My mom was drinking literally up to 600 to 800 milligrams of caffeine in a day. I was like, you got to cut that shit down. Like, that is not okay. Epic. Well, let me know how the GUI goes. Pretty accurate, Alan. Pretty accurate. Oh gosh. Pot is both less addictive and less dangerous than prescription drugs. That's just a fact. It is. It's just a fact. Uh, can't even debate it. Uh, we don't have legal THC here. Yes, dude, Delta 8, like I'm so thankful for Delta 8. Even like where I live, I live out in Tennessee. Pot is illegal here. For a long time I was a dirty boy. I was doing illegal stuff. But thanks to Delta 8, I no longer have to break the law to literally not have to ever take a pain medication or anything. Like for me, like I have liver damage, so taking stuff, even like aspirin, ibuprofen, Aleve, stuff like that, it's really not good for me. And on and off because I sit a lot. And then when I do get active, I get way too active, like moving an entire house or whatever. It helps. I do have occasional back pain. Now I do also do it recreationally, like if we're being completely honest. But I'm not one of those people who's like chiefing like all day. Like I'm not a quote unquote stoner. I have considered, or not I've considered, I've been branded that before, but yeah, it does wonders, man. My grandfather is now using Delta 8. It helps him sleep like a baby. Even though he would tell you otherwise, he would tell you it's not helping him sleep, but that's a whole other topic. Epic. Oh yeah. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Wait, what? Drinking coffee kills brain cells? No. Just it can kill you in high enough concentrations. Like you drink too much coffee, you can die from it. That's what we're saying. So I totally forgot. We were going to talk about a Ubuntu distribution that literally does kill brain cells. Hold on, let me just see if I can get it. Is their actual site still up? Oh no, it's just available on the archive OS. Oh, I thought somebody had revived it. I totally thought somebody had revived it. But anyway, this Ubuntu distribution right here does kill brain cells. Ubuntu Satanic Edition. Like, just in case you didn't know there were dumb people out there, somebody in their lifetime was a Satanist and downloaded this Linux distribution. Like, this is a straight meme distribution, but like, let's be real. You gotta smile and know that at least one person out there in the world at this time was a Satanist and proudly ran Ubuntu Satanic Edition on their computer. Now, also, if you want to be super interested, just in case you haven't been here for, I did find these and cover them a while back, but there is also religious warfare in the Linux space. Holy shit, it's still available. No, this is not okay. This is not okay. It's still being updated. This is the best thing ever. So if you love God, if you no this isn't real, man. This isn't real. They're still updating. This isn't a real district. This is not real. Bro, this isn't. I am. What fucking parallel universe did I wake up in today? If you want. This isn't unreal. If you want Ubuntu with some good old Bible study. Dude, I can't. This is too good. This is comedy gold. No. Software for churches. No, this is a real thing. No, this is not a meme. They're being real. This is no. This Well, here we go. These three guys right here doing the Lord's work, man. Keeping the Lord's Ubuntu distro running. So if you want some stock viable wallpapers in your Ubuntu distro, because Ubuntu, bro, just Jesus with, dude, I'm gonna get a headache just looking. This is too good. I have to see what you guys are saying. Okay, let me just throw back up the main camera if I can move my mouse. Oh my god, if I can move my mouse. Let me see what you guys are saying. This is comedy gold. Oh, sudo apt hail Satan. That's how you update your system. My only drug is tea. Dude, that's the best drug. I've started drinking tea a lot more here recently. It's great. Dude. Like, there's church powered by Ubuntu CE. You're like, bro, I am lost for words. Hold on, let's dive back in, okay? Let's dive back in. I need more of Ubuntu Christian. I need more Jesus in my life, man. You know? This is not real. No, I need more than just this, okay? Like, I need more. Okay. Thank you. Why should I use Ubuntu CE if I can install the same software on Ubuntu itself? Okay, the concept behind Ubuntu CE is to not deviate from the Ubuntu community. It is intended to draw a larger Christian base to the already thriving community of Ubuntu users. Ubuntu simply makes it easier for Christians who are new to Linux to see the power of Ubuntu combined with the added benefit of having the best available Linux Christian software pre-installed. Yes. Just yes. You know, I was just thinking I'm a lost soul and I need more Jesus in my life, and here we are. You know, I was kidding about never bringing religion up on this channel, really, because here we have it. We have literal religion wars going on, and apparently not only is this is a meme distro. Like, I don't care that it's still being updated, it's still being maintained, and this is a meme distro, and this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen download. Okay, so it's just going to take me down here, isn't it? Yep. No, I need more, man. I need more. This is just unacceptable. I need help on installing, please. Yes. There is more documentation. Yes, there is more. Thank God. I need more. Geared towards Christians. All right. This is just living in the South. This is just the best thing ever to see. Just the fact that Christians are spending their time doing this. Like, God bless you. God bless you. Okay, so repository. Yes, let's check out the good Christian wallpapers. Yes. All right, so we've got beautiful stock images here. Got a nice Bible laying out on a table, a glass table. Nice neon Christian site. Jesus. Hell yeah. Jesus saves. Yeah. Nice. Nice. There's nothing like a dude looking up at a cross. You are loved. All right. I mean, to be honest, out of all of them, that's probably the best one right there, if we're being real. Looks really nice. Oh, wait. No. Back to the documentation. Back. We must see more. Requirements. Okay. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we're going to get Bible Time, Bible Edit Desktop, Worship Extreme Presenter. What is this? No effing way. There's it. If you want it, it's what? If you need PowerPoint and you're a Christian, and I am entering a realm of shit that I didn't even know existed. There is religious software for every. This is nuts. All right, we're backing out of this rabbit hole. All right, we're just gonna quit out of there. We're gonna get right on out of this religious rabbit hole. Yikes. I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole after I just touched it. Anyway, I'm gonna run away from it now. No, we're definitely not hopping to the new Linux, the new Ubuntu Christian edition. That's definitely not happening. Like, I think there's plenty of other ways. I live in the South. I have enough churches around me. If I want to get some more Jesus in my life, I got plenty of options other than installing a very, very weird version of Ubuntu. Like, it's so weird. Worship Extreme Presenter. Like, just, dog, use any other presenter. So, like, what are you doing, man? Like, what? Why does it need, why does your software, what? I'm so confused. Like, is Microsoft anti-Christian and I just didn't know this? Because if the argument is like Microsoft or whoever, LibreOffice is too capitalistic for you, I don't, how do you go to church and not understand you're in the shrine of capitalism? Like, what? I'm so confused. But anyway, they do not compile that software. They just pray and let this software run. That you don't compile any software. You just, or they just like rename like make and stuff. Like everything for compiling software is just like pray, like worship. Like you just worship, like you just worship software down. That'd be great. Like apt is just alias to pray. You just pray git. The power of Christ compels you to hop into Ubuntu CE. Like, just when you're sitting alone, you're like, man, I wonder if God's really with me. And the next thing you know, your computer goes for Windows to magically Ubuntu CE. God's with you, man. With you always. Oh, Alan, you do have a good point. You do have a good point. That might be it. Microsoft is pretty similar to Satan. Like, I mean, if we're gonna be completely honest, pretty similar. Pretty similar. Try LFS. I don't think I'm ready for that much pain. I am gonna go and set a Patreon goal to try LFS. I should add that. Hold on, I'm taking notes this stream. Okay, this is an eventful stream. Let me just pop in, view all my notes. Let me go in here. Perfect. Let me just hey bro, I want to edit this. There we go. Edit. Thank you. All right. So let me just go ahead and write that down. Add Patreon. Oh my God, if I could write Patreon goal. Oh. LFS. Because I will definitely try it out and I'll do a live stream on it. But yeah. Yes, and I always forget it, dude. I'm always looking around, like every time I want to take notes and shit. Like, dude, here's the problem with having a Note device. This is a Samsung Note 20. Okay, the problem with having this Note device is there's all the time I have an actual like notepad and pen, but I always forget it places, and I always forget that I freaking have a stylus here where I can just write, and it's epic. I mean, the Notes app works great. Like it's like just like a notepad. But yeah. Yeah, I definitely won't be switching to Alpine, that's for sure. Because I'm pretty sure Alpine has Musel, and I need glibc for my Steam. I mean, if I'm going to be running a system that's not BSD, I want my Steam, all right? Just, if I'm going to be essentially running Linux, I should be having my Steam, you know? Just saying. I wonder what distro God would run. Stop asking dumb questions. God runs Temple OS. If you do not worship God from Temple OS, you have a problem. Ubuntu Christian Edition is a solid second for worshiping God in. Let's be real, all right? You worship inside of Temple OS. Don't ask questions like that again, okay? All right? Temple OS is where you serve God. We all know this. Terry Davis informed you he left his shrine to God. You must understand. Hold on, I missed some chats. Oh, and I'm still in top chat too, live chat. YouTube, you are the worst. You're missing calling Net Evangelist Eternal Salvation only $1. Just turn this channel into the equivalent of a mega church, but just for Linux. Like we don't talk about religion just ever. Like we never bring up Jesus, God, Allah, whatever ever again. Never touch religion ever again. But it's just like we run it like a mega church. Like I put my hand over some random person. Like, now you're a Linux lover. You now only use FOSS. You never touch Windows again. I've gotten the demon of Windows out of you. So bad. I have no idea where this is going. Every time you update, you're really doing a Hail Mary. Hail Mary. And I'm not gonna write my own. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to write my own package manager. That's for sure not going to happen. I don't have the skills necessary. It's his Palm Pilot. God probably runs Gentoo. No, again, Temple OS, man, through and through. That's an interesting question, Matteo. I have no idea. God's PC is like, could you just imagine like God's PC is like an Intel Atom? Like, poor dude, update, bro. Like, just get some new hardware, man. Like, it takes him like 6 weeks to compile Gentoo, or not compile Gentoo. Lord, not even that much. Firefox. And on the 7th day, God finished his Gentoo compile, or his Firefox compilation. I keep saying Gentoo. God, just though it would take 1 day off. Oh God, this is good. I love your comments, man. This is so good. Like, y'all crack me up more than anything else. Ooh, interesting. Pac-Man on LFS. Interesting. But at the end of the day, if you're going to be running Pac-Man on LFS, other than just for learning Linux from scratch, why don't you just run Arch? Like, I mean, I guess a solid argument would be you know, you could go from Linux from scratch and essentially create Arch without systemd. But then at that point, there's already a Linux distro for you. There's already Artix. I don't know. There might, I mean, other than learning, I don't know that there's a great reason for that. But you do you, bro. You do you. All praise Tux. Another set of updates on Monday. Oh my God. Oh. Well, I mean, I will say one thing. My grandmother, she was doing taxes and submitting some stuff on her computer, and the site froze, and she prayed before, like, you know, I mean, even 3 seconds had gone by, she started praying, and then, you know, like, you know, when sites just hang up, or, you know, they just need a little while because it's got so much JavaScript on it and BS. I mean, I knew it was gonna work. It just needed a couple seconds to process. She prayed real quick that it worked, and she was like, "See, Lord's got my back." And I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, that's one way to look at it. It's more like your browser can handle its shit, but yeah, I literally just use my foot to like pull down my light. Um, Wait, Mental Outlaw to do a video on doing Pac-Man on Gen 2. Interesting. I need to check that out. True, true. I mean, we've talked about some real stuff. The video that I'm going to have coming out tomorrow about the problems going on with Odyssey versus um, Lunduke. Um, and yeah, the gods, apparently we touch religion, which is something I really never want to do. But hey, we go where the conversation takes us, all right? And then also covered, again, just for those of you who aren't here at the first, yeah, I am back on Arch. Okay, I am. People who are coming into this stream are leaving by the handful just because they come in there like, what the hell did I walk into? Testify, my son. Tell us all your Windows sins. They're bountiful. They're bountiful, bro. I mean, like, really, if we're being honest, like, I know there's like valid reasons to use Windows, but you can't deny the fact that like an operating system that's made by a company who thinks a keyboard logger is they can convince you is a feature probably isn't a company that you should trust with your information. And since your information is part of the deal when you use it, why would you enter into that deal? Like, you know, again, for me, it's whenever I want to play a VR game because I already have an Oculus Quest 2, which I've allowed Facebook to map a portion of my house. Just disturbing, but yeah, is what it is. You know, I mean, I mean, if we're being honest, it's sort of worth it. Like, it's sort of worth it. VR is, if you haven't experienced VR, you'll be like, yeah, it's not worth it. You know, it's some niche thing. It's some fad. As soon as you try VR, it's worth it, bro. Giving up a little bit of your privacy is worth experiencing VR. Real talk, no shit, worth it. Give up a little bit of your privacy to experience VR. If you don't have to experience it, fantastic, don't do it. But the Oculus Quest 2 is super cheap, and giving Facebook the right to map one portion of your house is definitely worth it to be able to play it. It's unreal. Unreal. Highly recommended. See, this is how it happens right here. Streams like this is how I turn into Luke. Me too. I really do wonder why. I mean, here we've been joking. I mean, like if we're being real, we've just been memeing around. But like I don't really know. But apparently it is. Like apparently, if you're into Linux, a lot of the times you're also hyper into religious stuff on both ends of the spectrum. I don't really know it. But yeah, I mean, again, I'm not super big into it. I give two shits less what you believe. I mean, I could tell you what I believe, but that'd be stupid because why do you want to hear what I believe? Um, do, 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 do. Yeah, Bible edit exists. It's very weird, very weird. Like, I mean, I don't understand it one bit. Like, as a church, why would you care what operating system you run? Like, I have no idea. Like, if you're not going to run Temple OS, like, how are you really serving God? Like, I mean, if we're being real, that is saying if you could find a PC that could actually boot Temple OS. Um, you could try to do a GPU pass through VM maybe, dude. I could probably do that on this laptop. I have not that had not because it does have the dedicated RX 5600M. I could definitely thank you. I will definitely see if I can give that a shot. I hadn't even thought of that. That epic. Epic. The only reason I hadn't tried it on my main PC is because the motherboard that I had before had terrible IOMMU groupings, so I couldn't pass through my GPU without passing through a lot of other stuff that I sort of wanted to have. Like, I don't know, my South Bridge for my CPU. Like, why is that included in the same IOMMU? How is that included? Like, what? That motherboard had so many issues, but that's a whole nother topic. I have an older Samsung Windows mixed reality headset. Um, I would be surprised if it worked. Normally on Linux, if you're going to get a usable VR experience, you're going to want the old original Vive headset. That one I know will give you the least amount of trouble on Linux. Valve's own Steam Index, which is very supportive of the Linux ecosystem, has a long way to come before it's what I would call usable. There's so many issues with it that in almost every game, it's really hard to justify, and the price tag too. It's $1,000. My Oculus Quest 2, even though I had to give up a bit of I can't speak a bit of privacy, it was worth it because it's $300, like super cheap, and I don't have to plug. I can play VR without even having to plug up my computer. I play Pavlov on it, like without hooking up to the computer. It's amazing, amazing. Um, being able to walk up to your friends and like in VR chat and like we see the experience for me that sold me on VR is during like the height of COVID, when none of us could meet up. We all met up in a VR bar and set up in our own kitchens at our own house, like a line of drinks. And there's like you can tap the headset and do pass through mode. And so you can see like your glass, so you can grab it. And so we all like, we had a few beers, a few shots set up before we, put on the headsets and everything, put it on. And we all just hung out in an actual bar in VR, like, and I could see them drinking their drinks. They could see me drinking my drinks, chat, see arm movements and everything, just chilling at a bar. But none of us were actually with each other. Like, that sold me on VR. That experience was incredible. Like, I mean, being not having to actually go out to a bar, but actually really interact at a bar, like meet other people there. Like it's worth it. Okay, it is worth it. It's worth the small price tag for a Quest 2, and it's worth the privacy you'll give up. I just don't recommend letting the headset map your entire house. You know, I would I would recommend doing what I do and just like I only played in my guest bedroom. That's the only room in the house that's been able to map. Um, but There's a patch to kind of deal with weird IOMU groupings. Okay, well that would be fantastic if I hadn't of now I've got a mini ITX board, and I'm just gonna, when I actually do something with that computer, if I do anything with it in the near future, I'm gonna be trying to make it a really small MITX build that's like pimped out for gaming. That'll be its like main focus. But I'll still be able to do GPU pass through because I'm at first going to do the case that I've got in mind for it. It's like $100 case, but it's a very small aluminum case. It does allow for a GPU slot, but I think I'm gonna sell my 3800X that I've got in it and get one of the 5000 series APUs. I'd really like to do that. And then later I could upgrade it with a GPU and use that for pass through for VR down the line. That would be epic. VR seems too expensive for me. I don't know what the like income level is for you, like where you live, but I will go ahead and say it's $300 for the Facebook headset. However long it takes for you to save up that much money, I'd say it's worth it. Start saving. It's worth it. Same here. Same here. But hey, well, welcome to the stream, man. Glad that I could be here for your morning wake up, and I don't know. Apparently, we've just started talking about VR at this point, and how much it's worth it. But welcome to the stream, man, and good morning. But how much is a Facebook account? Free. It's free. See, here's the thing. I have a Facebook account. I haven't put in my phone number or anything like that. As far as I know, it's not public, but the information they have on me is severely like I don't have my address or anything in there, like, and I don't use it. Like, gross. Facebook, disgusting. Like, and I mean, like, if you use Facebook, that's fine. Like, my whole family uses Facebook. I don't think you using Facebook is disgusting. I think Facebook itself is disgusting. Business is disgusting. Business practice is disgusting. What you'll get exposed to using Facebook, disgusting. The absolute depravity of Facebook is horrid. No, I'll pass. Firm pass on that one. But I have the Facebook account literally just to log in. Don't do anything other than just link up with my friends. That's it. I don't see notifications from Facebook because the Quest doesn't work that way. I don't have my Facebook account like tied into the thing, or maybe I have no idea. But I don't ever see notifications from Facebook or anything on the headset, nothing like that. So other than like notifications from Facebook, like about the headset, like there's an update, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, you get my point. You get my point. Ooh, dude, let me know how that goes. Again, keep us updated because LFS, I want to know, like, if you start running into any issues, if you're having anything go on, let me know because I've never done LFS before, and as far as I know, it can be quite a turd, you know. I think Facebook uses you. Well, yeah, again, that's what I'm saying. You have to give up some privacy to be able to get VR that cheap. But again, I'll say it again, it's worth it. You have literally, you'll get a headset that's better than a $1,000 headset in many ways. It's got just as high, if not higher resolution than the Valve Steam Index for $1,000. And it's $300. It's standalone. You don't have to use your PC. Like, you're not going to have to install Windows to play VR games. And again, it's just better. It's better. From Linux, you can side load games onto it. So you could side load like physics lab, like hand lab, where you have hand tracking and you can play with stuff. Like, trust me, it's worth it. It's worth it. Yes, Facebook uses you. Yes, you're. It's against everything when it comes to privacy. But I have to be honest, it's worth it. It's an experience that is worth it. If you don't have like out where I live, there's no like VR cafes or so. There's no place that I can go. I can't even drive into Nashville and find somewhere like that does VR for cheap, where I can just go in there, pay $10 and play like an hour of VR. Like, no. But you know. No. I tried a DIY VR headset using my phone and Gear VR and use PS3 cameras, PSV. Yeah, I've had friends try that. It's normally not great. It's okay, but take it from someone who's tried a Quest 2, like the high resolution that headset, or yeah, the Quest 2, the high resolution that it has is unbelievable. Like, it is worth it in every way to try it. Like, playing Half-Life Alyx on that thing was incredible. Like, I mean, that headset is responsible for the most immersive, the most incredible gaming experiences that I've ever had in my life. Like, Boneworks on it, playing, now that's a PC game, but Boneworks playing on that thing, dude, I can't describe it to you. It's incredible. It's so fun. It's amazing. Can't say enough good things about it. We got my younger nephew a Quest 2. My sister made a Facebook account for him, and Facebook banned the account and blocked the headset. Yeah, that's the thing about Facebook. So there's a chance that happens to you. As far as I know, there's a way to get around it. You can actually, there's a way to get around it. As far as I know, you can wipe the headset, like not just standard, so you get, as far as I know, you got to look it up, but I know there is a fix for that out there. Well, that's the thing. Like, the VR with a phone, like, I'm telling you, it'll be all right, but it's not immersive like that thing is. It's insane. But if you read into those Facebook terms of service, which I know no one does, but you really should, it's horrible. But in it does specify that if you make an account, like, it has to be made by whoever's making it. So if you make an account for someone else, it's a problem. And again, there are easy ways that they can verify who's who. Like, your sister probably had a Facebook account, and so when she made one for him, they linked her IP to it, and they knew it was someone else. And also, it could have been something that your nephew did in the headset, because, like, if we're going to be real, I've probably been responsible for people getting their headsets locked and banned off of Facebook, because I've reported some kids that have not been just kids having fun and kids being kids saying some stuff that, like, full grown adults shouldn't even be able to say. But I'm not saying that's the case here. Okay, yeah, keep us updated, man. You're right, it is free, so now I have a Facebook. Yeah, I don't recommend getting a Facebook just for having a Facebook, but making a Facebook account just for the sole purpose of playing VR and giving up that little tiny bit of privacy. Again, you don't have to fill out Facebook with your address, phone number, all that shit. Like, please don't do that. That's so stupid. Don't do that. Just make your account. And the one downside about having Oculus is if you're going to buy games for it, you're going to have to tie your credit card into it. But I recommend looking into, there's stuff called privacy, where you can get credit cards like anonymous, like you essentially use their service to create credit cards for specific merchants so they can't do anything bamboozly. Recommend looking into doing something like that if you're going to give your credit card to Facebook, because don't trust Facebook for anything. Everything that you give Facebook, just imagine it's compromising data. That's what I do. Everything I do inside of the headset, I assume someone can see me do. Again, just be aware. All right. Well, have a good one, bro. It has been, I don't know. Oh, well, we've been streaming for about 3 hours. Oh no, 2 hours. Yeah. 2 hours, right? Let me see. Yeah, 2 hours. Played an Oculus recently at a grad party. Everyone who walked by laughed and said I looked like a jackass. Yeah. I mean, dude, my mom has cried laughing at some of the stuff that I've done in VR. Especially, dude, if you play Beat Saber, you look like an absolute, I mean, you just look stupid. Like, you just do. You look stupid playing Beat Saber because you're just, and then you're crouching and stuff. But I've been playing Pavlov, and here's the thing: when I play VR, I clear the whole room out, and I mean, my mom's walked in on me while I'm crouched down on the ground and peeking over a wall. She's come in the room when I was laying down on the ground, just fully laying down on the ground trying to snipe. It's ridiculous. Yes, from the outside world, you look stupid playing VR, but it's very immersive. It's amazing. One thing I tried, and it was pretty cool, was making a DIY track IR with a modded PS3 camera and IR lens on some plastic thingy attached to a headset. Games like Arma 3 and interesting. And the reason I think that's super interesting is you mentioned Arma 3. I love Arma 3. Arma 3 is fantastic. I haven't played it in so long. I need to. I put everything there, all my phones, addresses, workplace, friends, mistresses, enemies, everything. Perfect. That is how you be 100% secure and private in your life. You give everything to Facebook. Everything. Did you tell them what color your underwear was? Because you need to do that too. I mean, they'll figure it out on their own, but still, it would be nice if you told them up front and save them the work, Is there a game where you can play novice in jail? Yes. Yes, there is a game that you can play where you go to jail. Yeah. Or actually, there's one game that you can play where you try and break out of jail. I can't remember its name. And then there's also game modes in Pavlov, where it's they have role-playing servers where it's a prison. You can play either as a prison guard or an inmate. Yeah. I have a much older OS VR kit. Yeah, that's a big problem that I've heard with the Quest 2. If you need more lens customization, they even compared to the first one had better IPD adjustment, if we're being real. But yeah, that can be a serious problem. I'm sorry to hear that, man, because that sucks. Basically move your head and it moves the camera. Well, actually, it's whenever I'm leaning on the table, if I move too much in the chair, my chair will hit the table a little bit. Essentially, the stand that I'm using for the camera does not like being touched at all. Gotta go for the night. Law school orientation tomorrow. That's what's up, dude. Good luck, bro. You got this. All right, you got this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. Awesome. Glad to hear it, man. Glad to hear it. My underwear is always brown. Or do you mean the outside color? ah. All right, a little bit TMI there. All right, but obviously, I like how Matt just comes in. Like Matt hasn't commented in so long. He just comes in just for that. Just that's gross, man. That's grody. That's grody. But in games like Arma 3, the camera movement is independent of where you're aiming. Yes, yes. Also, Arma is where Daisy started, and I love Daisy. Like, addicted to Daisy. That is probably one thing that we'll eventually do here. I'll show you guys Crafting Dead. Like, Crafting Dead, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it is a mod for Minecraft. It's actually a mod pack for Minecraft that you can get through the Technic launcher or whatever. But I will install it. It's essentially a Daisy mod where they have like custom maps, like some from actual Daisy. Like I think they have 2 like actual Daisy maps, and then they got some like from The Walking Dead. But it's really cool maps. Like you get guns. Like it's like back, but like it's a really well done Daisy mod for Minecraft. But the added bonus is once you put shaders on it, like some really good Minecraft shaders on it, dude, it looks sick, bro. It is epic, and it's like Daisy that can run on any system. There's no bugs, no glitches, no hackers. It's beautiful. Who's Daisy? Donald Duck's old lady, his old side piece, his old side piece. Okay, so should we go ahead? Like I don't think there's any reason to cut the stream off anytime soon. I'm not tired. I'm still awake and could definitely still talk about some more stuff. Let me see. I'll go ahead and load up the Technic launcher because there's got to be a way to get that on Linux. Gotta be. I mean, I assume all this is just it's just going to be a jar file, right? Download. Takes me to the same page. Linux. Beautiful, beautiful. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Oh, epic, epic. Well, when you're done, like, improving my configuration, definitely push it up to your GitLab and I will check it out. Truth, man, your day's just getting started. That's what it's all about. So, okay, so I have downloaded the Technic launcher. It's a jar. So you need this, and then we're gonna go and get the Zeus shaders for Minecraft. Well, actually, hold on, let's not do this because we're gonna need to get shaders for the specific version of Minecraft that this is gonna run. But now the question is, we need Java on here. And it's been a long time since I've installed Minecraft, much less on Arch. Okay. OpenJDK. So we just want to get we want to get the latest version. So it's just going to be do as, because again, we are men of culture here. Men of culture. So we use do as, not sudo. Okay. We're men of culture here. Do as pacman -s and JRE dash, wait, right? Yes. OpenJDK. Yes, sir. Download that good shiznit onto the system. Brown underwear is actually smart. I don't think he read his chat all the way through. Brown wasn't the original color. Yeah, no one's down for discussing underwear color, that's for damn sure. Okay, so we've got Java installed, supposedly. You know what, I do have PCMan FM on the system. Clearly no theme setup. That's something we're going to have to configure. You know what? We have to address that before we go any further. If we're being completely honest, even though if I mean if I do my key binding, you know, I'm using in for my file browser, you know, but that being said, still need to fix it. Okay, it's not acceptable to not have it fixed. So we just go on over to our good old boy gnomelook.org, and we're going to actually, you know what? We're going to go ahead and fix a few things here. Okay, go in. We need to pull down my icon theme. Which what are we going to use this time? I always changed it. Last time I just installed the old Papyrus theme. What should we go with? What should we go with, boys? What should we go with? We need something epic. Zone, simply circles, and two. I did try the Windows 10 Sur. That was actually really freaking good. Did not expect it to be that good. But again, we will never talk about that again. Let's go on to the next one. Citrus icon theme. Okay. Not gonna lie. Looks pretty good. What about your icons? Okay, your blue not really matching up with what I got going on here. But I don't know, is that okay? I think we might need to rock and roll with this. You know? I sort of like it. Yay, nay? What do we got? Yep, all right, yep, yes. All right, good. People want to see rising. That's what I'm talking about. At least Matt does. Hold on. Oh no. Oh God, no. Has always been okay. All right. I mean, I sort of feel you there. I mean, I'm not big on them, but sometimes they can work. Fantasy icon theme. Never seen you before. Okay. I'm not disliking it right now. The blue is actually, I think, a little bit better here, for being completely honest. And the icon theme is not as gradiented down, if you know what I'm saying. I think we're gonna give it a shot, right? We're gonna give it a shot. If we're not big on it, it's all right. We'll revisit it, okay? Now, as soon as we try it out, I need you to express your opinions, okay? All right, so we got the icon theme. Now let's go down to GTK 3 and 4 themes. Here we go. And now I'm going to be completely honest. I know on the first page here, none of these are getting cut. Normally I rock the SKU OS. It's really good. It's really good. Is there anything else that I'm feeling? Krypton? No, that seems a little bit too much for me. I want something a little bit, you know, nuanced, you know? Nuanced. I want something with a little bit of class, you know? I want it to have a little bit of character like this right here. I like the icon set is a little bit dog shit, but I like it. Yes. A little bit too green for me, but you know, here we go. I like it. It has the Dracula aesthetic. It is nice and subtle. I have no freaking clue what accent this is. It does not matter. We want, wait, so what the, okay, Juno Mirage. That's what we want. Juno Mirage standard. I'll go with the, no, that's Pale Night Mirage standard. Here we go. Standard buttons, perfect. Click OK, perfect. We have those downloaded. We have icon sets. Should we get a custom cursor? I never do custom cursors. Should we do it? Again, go by rating. Oh, DWM is fantastic, man. Gotta love DWM. I'm not a huge fan of Awesome WM, but it's also not bad. This stream has been a trip. That's for damn sure. Nesticle bleeding hand. No. No. Okay, so I normally don't go with custom cursors, if we're being honest. I normally don't. But if I can find something I fall in love with, you know, I mean, this has a good icon here. What are you? Oh, God. No wonder you have a good icon, because your mouse looks like dog poo poo. Ew. Ew. Quody. I mean, that one's close to okay, but nah. You know, I'm just not feeling any of these cursors. God. Of course, some dude spent time to make an arch cursor. That is just offensive. I mean, if you want to be an absolute meme, here we go. I could be running Arch with an Arch cursor theme, so I'm never forgetting that I'm running Arch. That's so extra, but okay. I mean, I don't hate it. Dude, you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna give it a try. Let's rice for a few minutes, and then we're gonna get mine. We're gonna do something crazy, and I'm going to actually install Minecraft and show you guys a DayZ inside of Minecraft. But anyway, all right, so we've got our stuff downloaded. Now let me go in here, cd into my downloads folder. All right, so we've got our shiznit in here. Let's ex fantasy blue. All right, ls. Okay, so fantasy blue was our icon set. So mkdir, or hold on, ls, just in case we already got it, but I don't think we do. No, we don't. All right, mkdir. We want to make a dot icons folder for our icons. And then we're going to move fantasy blue into our dot icons folder. And then fantasy blue dash dark. Move that in there. Wait, hold on. Okay, cool. So we did move that in there. All right, so let's remove fantasy blue, and then we're going to ls, just see if we've got our dot themes folder? We don't. All right, so make directory dot themes in our home directory. All right, and then we're going to extract Juno Mirage. All right, and then let's move that folder into, I don't know how I got distracted there, themes. Perfect. Then let's clean this terminal up and let's remove Juno Mirage. And then let's ex our CZ Hickson crap ls. All right, so then we're going to move that into, that will go into the icons folder as well. And then we're going to remove that. So we're just left with the Technic launcher. Cool beans. So now let me check chat. Your downloads folder is unnaturally clean. Yeah. Everybody wants me to use the Arch cursor. Can't speak. Or the Mac OS one. The capital J in Daddy Time. That's actually, this is not Daddy Time Mono actually anymore. This is Mono Fur. I've went back to using Mono Fur. I like it. Yeah. Again, I switch my fonts all the time. I switch everything all the time, but yeah. Oh yeah, we need to go into Alex appearance. No idea what I was doing there for a second. All right, so Juno. Oh no! Why is your highlight yellow? Grody! No, that's not how you were. What? What is this? What slimy turd made it yellow? Grody. All right, so let's go to the icon theme. We're going to make it fantasy blue dark. Apply a Mundo. And let's change our font cursor. That actually looks pretty good, if I'm being honest. I like it. It's pretty much the Adueta, just a little bit more oh, it goes back to Adueta here. I need to change that in my GT. Oh wait, or I probably need to. I have no idea. I'll probably have to go. I have no idea. Anyway, anywhooses. Yeah, we gonna need to change that. That's for damn sure. That is a gross no-y. But let's go into PCman FM. Let's see how the icon set looks. And I also need to edit my preferences because this is not how I like to have my icons. 128. Perfect. I like my icons big. And that looks good. If I'm being honest, I like it. I mean, I prefer it when they have icons for MKV and make them something not Q movie, but I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna try out some new stuff. Let's go back. Blue sky here. Let's just see this. I don't want to see your light. Blue sky dark. I mean, I think it looks good. Generally. Blue sky dark. Pull that down. Save that. Oh no, not GDM themes. No, I'm clicking all over. Full icon themes. Good Lord. Rating. Let's go down here. Let's see. Let's see, zone icon packs. I haven't seen this. Oh, nope, them folders are a no-go. Take one look at them bad boys, and I'm like, nope. It's gonna be a hard no for me, brother. I mean, I really hate to say it, but like the Windows 10 Sir icon set is really good. It's really good. Let's see here. How do your folders look? Right off the bat, it doesn't really seem like something I want, but let's see. Blue, Jesus, blue light. We need blue dark, blue dark. Download that, save that. And then let's go back, and we're also going to get, just because I know it looks good, this Windows 10 Sir icon theme. Looks good. Wait, hold on, what? Yeah, there's a blue one. Download. All right, pull down all of that good stuff. Oh yeah, the highlight color is going. It is awful. It is awful. Okay, but hold on. Let's go into my downloads folder, and let's extract out the flat remix. And the flat remix, that was an icon pack. Yes. So we're going to move flat remix blue dark to our icons folder. And then we're going to extract Windows 10 Sir. Okay, and we're going to move, oh well, let's go up here. Let's move Windows 10 Sir blue to icons and blue dark to icons. All right. And now if we ls, all right, so we need to, again, got to do a little cleanup here. I'm going to remove that. And it would have been faster if I just typed it out. But anyway, get rid of Windows 10 blue. Now we're going to extract blue sky dark. And we're going to move blue sky dark to our .themes folder. Perfect. Then remove blue sky dark. Perfect. Cool. All right, so now we open up LX Appearance. Blue sky dark. Ooh, much better. Much better. Almost perfectly matches the theme. The hint of the blue could be, or the highlight of the blue could be a little bit lighter, but pretty damn good. Let's try the flat remix blue dark. Let's apply that. Let's quit out of here and give me just 1 second. I want to Vim into my GTK3. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on. It's the GTK RC. Let's go in here. Change the font to Monofur Nerd font mono. Do think that's the size I go with for that. So now if I, oh well, gotta open up PCman FM. All right. So it's got my font like that. One thing I also need to do is in preferences, display size of side panel icons. Turn that up. There we go. Anywho's. All right, so after getting it set up, I'm still not a major fan of it. I mean, if we're being completely honest, I'm not blown away by the icon set. It's not bad, but I don't know. Is it just me or could it be better? There probably is, but I mean, hold on. Let's go ahead and let's fire up LX Appearance just one more time. We're going to go in here and go to, wait, yeah, why are you not holding your settings? Yeah, so I've only got my GTKRC. Yeah, CZ Hicks and Black. Let me see. What do we got in here? I'm gonna do a Vim and settings INI. There we go. Here, the cursor's name is CZ-Hickson-Black. WQ, save that. Okay. Yeah, I'm not, see, I'm not super big on that aesthetic. I don't hate it, but let's load up LX Appearance. Cool, so the mouse is sticking after editing that file. Let's try the Windows Server Blue Dark and see how that looks. It looks better. Like, I don't know. Is it just me or does that not look better? I think it does. I think it looks pretty damn good. Damn, I hate it. I hate to say it, but the Windows 10 Sur is a really good icon set. Really good. I really, really like it. But okay, so we've done some theming. Now we downloaded the jar. So that should be in our downloads folder. Wait, hold on. So can I go into properties, permissions, execute? Anyone? Click OK. Who done? CD my downloads folder. Yep. So if I do /technic launcher. Okay. Exec format error. So did I not install the right thing to be able to run it? Like, didn't I do as pacman -s j? Oh, I probably installed jre. I don't know. Open JDK. Okay, apparently I don't know what I installed, but it apparently wasn't that. So now if I cd in downloads, nope, still won't. Okay, so I just need to well, I installed JRE OpenJDK. I know that too, as pacman -s jre -openjdk. Yep, reinstalling. No, already got that. Well, hold on. Let me go up here and remove that since that's not what I need in the first place. Okay, which Java? No Java in anywhere. Oh. Wait, so how can I have it installed and yet yeah, I installed JRE OpenGDK. I'm so confused. Well, hold on. I just now thought about it. If I try to install Minecraft, okay, yeah. I didn't know if Minecraft was in the repos and you could just pull it down and it pulled down the dependencies it needed. That would have been nifty, but I mean, I've always used. Okay. Available Java environment. No Java set as default. Okay. So do as arch linux dash java set java dash 16 dash open jdk. Okay, so now if I go java dash version, there we go. Okay, so you just have to set up the Java environment. Would have been epic if people told you that. Yeah. Okay, so now that we got that set, let me see, can I go into PCManFM and do it from in here? You got Java on here somewhere? I guess not. All right, fine. Just go in here. Okay. Oh wait, wouldn't we have to like open it up with Java? Java lang class not found exception tick. Okay. How in the fudge and buckums do you use Java on here, man? Gotta learn this shiznit real quick. I don't like myself right now. Okay. So we just need to give it the -jar flag. There we go. That's how you run it. That's how you run it, boys. Okay. Take that, move that over there, move that over there. Standard /home/tech or .technic. Yep, install. That's what we're talking about. I have no idea what this is trying to do here. This white window. Ah, okay, so I got to log into my account. So just pop you guys back over here. And I will log in. Now the real question is, can I remember my password? There we go. All right. So now that we're in, pop back over here. Let me check chat real quick. Close that. Okay. I am caught up on chat. Cool. All right, so if we go in here and we search for crafting dead. There we go, official crafting dead. We're going to install this mod pack. Oh, and again, this mod pack is pretty extensive. Sorry, apparently got a couple dog hairs on the mic. Just gonna clean that up. But it does have a lot of stuff in it. So it does take a second to pull it out. Excuse me. I definitely need to go make me that. My voice just cracked there. Okay. Definitely need to go make me that mixed drink for sure. Okay. Just go ahead and install already, man. I am interested though, Ben, if you're still with us, how is it going? Okay, so we've got Crafting Dead installed. Let's click play. All right, let's see how this runs here. I'm probably going to have to... Well, that's no bueno. Why are you all the way down there in the corner? Yes. It's coming through my speakers. So, go into the Minecraft settings. Sound off and music off. Because can't be having that. What in the shit is going on? Where's full screen at? Full screen on. Okay. Because I'm not having you down there in a tiny, tiny window. That's for damn sure. All right, so let's see. Open resource pack folder. Click done. 11. Okay. So that's not going to open up a file browser or anything like that. Of course not. Of course not. Before we start playing, well, hold on. We'll go ahead and test it out. We'll see. Oh, no. We want to online servers. We'll play on Dead Island. Sure. Join server. Cool. I've died. Respawned. Okay. So first things first, I want to go in here and we need to get some shiznit set up first. I like to bump up the brightness about 50%. The FOV up to 90. GUI scale, there we go. Normal. Click done, done. And we're going to disconnect because I want to get the crap shaders added in. Install folder. Open. Okay, so if we go in here and we cd into .technic modpacks official crafting dead. Let's take this, we'll move this over to another workspace here. We ls in here. So, oh, they're using Forge mod. Dang, so I can't even remember how we're gonna go. Oh, epic, epic. All right, well, while I am messing around with Minecraft and getting it beautified, periodically check in and let us know how LFS is going. Okay, so to add shaders to Technic mod pack. Okay, in our mods folder. Okay, so we've got that. All right. Okay. So origins 1.3.15. So we need to know the version of Minecraft this is running and the version of Forge. Launcher options. Let's go over here. Okay, for me, I just go to the mod pack folder and then the mod. I go to the mod pack folder, then the mods folder, and just add it there. Okay. All right. Come on, hasn't anyone asked? Y'all are just all poopy here. So apparently some people are putting them in just the mods folder. It works. I don't know. Go. First things first. If I pop in here and play it, if I go into Minecraft, I should be able to see the version that it's using and everything. I didn't even think about that. Or not. Hold on, Minecraft. Snooper settings. Don't like that. What the hell, man? Forge. Okay. Minecraft Forge 9.11.1. Forge shaders. Okay. Well, I know the version of Minecraft that this thing is running is pretty low. Oh, that's for sure. Do I have any idea of how low it is? No. And I wish it would tell me what version of Minecraft it's running, but that's not a thing. Files. View all, because we want to go back a ways. 1.14 is as far back as it goes. Ah, here we go. Let's try the 1.7. Because, again, I know it's a low version of Minecraft. Just download that. Click OK. And then, as far as I know, when it comes to shaders and everything, you just move them where you want them to go. Let's go into downloads. We're going to take this, cut that, show hidden, and we're going down into Technic, mod packs here, and mods. Paste. CD into mods. And if we ex BSL, all right, we'll just leave all of that in there. Who cares? It'll work one way or another, hopefully. Fingers crossed. If it needs to be extracted, if it doesn't, it should show up something there. Okay, so now if we go into Forge, okay, nuts. It's not even showing up like it exists. Dude, there's gotta be a way to tell what version of Minecraft I'm on. 1.6.4-Forge. Okay, okay. So we need a mod pack that's even lower. Forge shaders 1.6.4. Here we go for Minecraft 1.6. Click Save File. Ooh, Grody, get out of here. Advert. All right. So now, that's what I'm talking about. Mod Shift Enter. PCman FM. Now we have a working one that will actually work. Because the other one was a zip file, all kinds of weirdness. We go in here, GSL shaders. Let's cut. And let's go, if I can think for half a second, .technic, mod packs, here, mods, paste. And let's delete those bad boys. Get them out of there. Now let's close all these extraneous links. And now when we open this up, we should be able to have some beautiful shaders here. And I think it's about time I go make me that drink. Okay, so Forge. I don't see. Oh, shaders. There we go. Open shader packs. Hold on. So if we just go in here, let's not do that. We hop on an online server. Let's just verify that it's not already working. It is. Or no, it's not. No, it's not. This is not Minecraft with shaders. This is Minecraft working. That's for damn sure. Okay, so now let's click done, disconnect, close. Let's open up PCman FM. We're gonna go down into .texnic, mod packs, and let's go into mods. Let's copy this. We'll just keep it in there. It's not doing any harm. Let's just paste it on in there. Now, when we click play, we should have the option of enabling our beautiful shaders. Minecraft shaders. What the hell, you little bitch? What? 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 Hey now. Why aren't you working? Yeah, screw it. We're just going to go ahead and play it. I mean, it's still fun without shaders, that's for damn sure. All right, let the world load in just a wee bit. All right. So now, how does this thing work, you merc, you might say? For one, oh gosh. So I've got some good stuff here already. Let's see. Do I not have, yeah, so this is my gun bag. So if I take my gun bag, I probably have something good in it. Oh, it's empty. Wow, okay. Don't know why my gun bag's empty. Okay, so I don't have any guns to start off with. That's fine. It's fine. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and do this. /rspawn. And we're going to spawn out in the world. Oh, we started out in the city. Go ahead and already just replenish our hydration. Okay. And so you can see the map up in the corner. So let's go through this little city here. Oh god, this place is decrepit. Oh shit, we got a runner on us already. Already we got problems. Of course. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, so we lost our Zambezi that was following us. Epic. Let's break into this house here. See if they got anything good for us in here. You got any loot? You got any loot? Nope. We need to make it to the military base, which I'm pretty sure is this way. Oh shit! Oh shit! That hurt, dude. Oh, at least I didn't. Damn it. Little Zambezi bitch. Okay. Got nothing up here so far. Come on, you man. He got no loot in this house. That's some shiznit right there. Okay. Okay, got some scrap metal from that. Alright, so we want to make our way this way. Okay. Fogging a bean to bean. Let's just run through the city of the undead. Because we want to search for the military base. We want to get looted up ASAP. And luckily, I semi know this map. Like, dude, I used to be super big in this game. Like, super big. All right. We are off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We're probably going to show up there with no stamina left. For being completely honest. Holy shit, okay. Horde just spawned right there, and I'm pretty much out of stamina. Come on now. See, there's people's bases out here, so there has to be, or I have to be going the right way. Yep. I'm definitely going the right way, because here's the road. All right, now we're out of stamina. This might not have been the best. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm almost to the safe zone. Oh, that's the safe zone right there. Epic. We might survive this. Because if I can get inside that safe zone without getting domed, we can stock up on some health and shit. Because I can access my chest and everything from in here. All right, all right. Okay. So we go down here. Oh, I can't pick up those items. Oh, that'd be epic. All right, so buddy is snoring right now. All right, so let's grab what do I want to do? Let me check my backpack right here. Let me see what I got in this bad boy. Not food. Do have a whole bunch of stuff in it, but no food. Yeah, we'll just take my MRE. Go ahead and grab that. Pop an MRE. All right, and then we are off to see the wizard. All right. Let's go get to the military base. Jeez, to hop. See, this is very similar to DayZ in the fact that if you want to get across the map on foot, you're going to be hopping quite a bit. Just be hopping your whole way there. Oh, unless you're like me. Oh, damn it. Ooh, computer fan spinning up. Okay. All right. You know what? This has been enough of me just hopping into nowhere in Minecraft. But yeah, Crafting Dead, it's really fun, especially when you get into it. We might end up doing something where we all play it together eventually at some point. I don't know. Depends on if you guys want to see that. But yeah. But that being said, I think that's where we're going to call it a night. It's been a 3-hour stream. It's been good. It's been good. We've had a good time. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. And I just want to do go ahead and say, give me 1 second, because I want to make sure I get everyone mentioned here. Of course, you're gonna make me do that. Come on now, just load up. All right. Thank you. Okay, maybe not. Patreon, what are you doing? Load. Thank you. Okay, so do want to go ahead and end this off with thank you to my 2 patrons, Mitchell and Matt. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you. And if you want to join them over at Patreon, links down in the description. And thank you guys for being here. It's been a fun stream. It's been all over the place, but yeah, it's been fun. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.